Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see the EU-ROM 12.1.4 for this Poco X2, which is based on Android version 11. So guys, let's begin. So as you guys can see here, this is the Android 11 ROM and this is the EU ROM. So here the name it is showing to us is Redmi K30, and the kernel and everything we just get the same only. As you can see, the EU Xiaomi.eu 12.1.4 stable ROM. This is the stable ROM, not the latest beta EU ROM. So we'll be just looking at the changes which are from the stock ROM. So the first and the most important change which the Poco X2 users were expecting is the app closing animations. As you can see that animations, all the Poco X2 users want these animations to be in the Indian stable ROM, but these are not available, so I just switched to EU ROM. But EU ROM here is also not that great. There are so many bugs present in this ROM. We'll be taking a look at it, so guys watch the video till the end. In the lock screen everything here is just the same, except you get to see this new option, charging animation, the flow, glow and the wave. I have set to glow. So these are the options of the charging animations, which is new, something new than the Indian ROM available, the stock ROM. Then in the display settings everything here is just the same, no changes are there in the display options. In the sounds and vibrations also everything is just same. Then going to the passwords and security, here also everything is same, and the fingerprint sensor here is working absolutely fine. I'll just show it to you, and you also get to see these new animations, these new unlocking animations available here, which many of the users just wanted it. So yeah, those animations are also available in this ROM. Then another new thing here is the LED light. The LED light up when charging here is working, but the blink light, like the notification light here, is just not working. So yeah, as you can see here, the charging LED here is just working, which is great thing in this ROM. And here the another change here is the screen time. This is the new digital well-being UI available here, and in that you get to see the focus mode. Then another new feature in this special features, you get to see the light mode available, which is not available in the stock ROM, the Indian ROM. So yeah, the light mode here is available. I'll just show it to you how it looks. As you can see, this is how the light mode looks. Only these are all the applications, the tools, all the app icons, everything just gets bigger in this mode. You can see the control center here just remains the same, and this also just remains the same. Now I want to exit to the light mode, just turn it off from the settings. Okay, then moving forward, going to the home screen options, here so many new features are available, because this is the Xiaomi system launcher, not the Poco launcher. In the -1 screen you get to see the option Google Discover, which is, as you can see, working absolutely fine and just feels great than the normal Poco launcher, the app vault. Then you get to see the icon styles and everything. The another feature we get is the recent apps, like the vertically or horizontally. I have kept it to horizontally. This is how it looks, and this feels like the iOS one. And generally also the horizontal recents just looks clean and good. Okay, then the control center, here you get to see the data usage option available here, the tile of the data, my data, and these are the steps and the use data for today and everything here available. This is just for the mobile data, not for the Wi-Fi. Otherwise the control center remains the same, and the notification set also remains the same. Everything here apart from that just remains the same. Okay, so guys, then talking about the battery life, I'll just show you the battery usage stats in the screenshots. I have taken the screenshots of the battery. This is from the 90% to 17% of the battery, and I got 5 hours and 12 minutes of screen on time. So battery life hasn't improved. This was at 120 Hz. I was using at 120 Hz all the time, and I got it 5 hours and 12 minutes of screen on time from 90 to 17% of battery. The another example you get to see here, 4 hours and 43 minutes of screen on time I got, and this was from around 87 to 24% of the battery, and I got 4 hours and 43. So overall I am getting around 5 hours of screen on time. in the 120 Hz, and I will get easily around 9 hours of screen on time at 60 Hz display. So yeah, this was the battery backup which I got in this ROM. The another feature in the battery you get is the battery saver. The ultra battery saver here is also available, and the new we get here is the automated task. This is the automated task, like turn on airplane mode from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. So yeah, these are some automated tasks, and you can add it manually also at the task according to you. So yeah, these are some features, new features available here. So yeah, then this is the app drawer available here, and the 120 Hz display here is just working absolutely fine, no worries with that also. Then talking about the camera here, so this is the camera app, just the same, but this camera app here is just lagging a lot. Like the viewfinder here just lags. It just not lags, but you can see a minor delay in the movement of the viewfinder, and this happens in all the camera apps, like in the Snapchat and in the Instagram also. This lag here is just available. So yeah, this is a bit issue with the camera, and also the camera quality here is just not that great as compared to the Indian camera APK. So yeah, and you see that lag whenever you close the camera, that lag here is available here. So yeah, you have to feel that lag. Then talking about the banking apps are also running absolutely fine, no worries with that also. Everything in this ROM here is so far so good, but there are so many bugs. I mean more bugs than the Indian stock ROM, so which I'll be just showing to you. So the first issue I am facing here is there is a slight delay in opening each and every app. Like when I open the Play Store, as you can see, it takes a bit of time to open it. Like the messaging app also, this takes a bit of time, and in the gallery app also, as you can see that white screen. Let me just open the settings app again, and you will be able to see the lag. As you can see this white screen, it just takes a bit of time to load the app, and this happens in each and every application. Like let me just open for the WhatsApp also, it just shows that white screen for a second. So yeah, this is an issue I am facing. Then talking about the another bug here, brightness. Like the auto brightness here is also a bug. Like sometimes it just brightens this display, like the brightness just increases a lot, and sometimes like in the bright area the brightness just does not increase, and sometimes automatically the auto brightness just gets turned off. So yeah, these are some issues I am facing so far. I am using this ROM from around 1 week now. Then talking about the another issue, there are so many bloatwares available. I had expected that you won't get these bloatware. You get to see the Mi Video, you get to see the health app, the Mi Video app, the Mi Mover, Mi Remote, the music app, and everything of the Xiaomi apps are. So much of bloatware here is available, and the security app, the main of security app here is also available, but I haven't granted it yet. So yeah, these are some issues I had faced. So guys, then talking about the another bug I had faced, as you can see this is the control center, and the data tile just got white, completely white, and you cannot see anything. So yeah, this was the another bug I had faced. Then this is the another bug. This person who was calling me, it was showing the unknown, but as soon as I picked up the call, it showed me the name of the person and the number. So yeah, this was a bit issue I had faced. Then another issue was the Wi-Fi calling. Like the person on the other side was not able to hear my voice when I just talked with the Wi-Fi calling. So yeah, this is also a bug present in the Wi-Fi calling. Then another bug here is with the double tap to turn off and double tap to wake. The double tap to wake and off, sometimes it just don't work, it just doesn't respond but it just doesn't turn off the display or turn on it. So yeah, this is also a bug present here. Then talking about the another bug, which is in the dark mode here. Like when you turn on the dark mode, if you use Snapchat, then you will face this bug. When you turn on the dark mode, you will not be able to see the names of the person in the Snapchat. So yeah, if you use Snapchat, then you will face this bug. Otherwise everything here is just working in the Snapchat and camera also. I don't know if you are able to see or not, but it automatically just got switched to 60 Hz. As you can see up here, it is showing 60. It has switched to 60 Hz. and in these also, but in these settings here it is showing 120. I'll just show it to you again. So as you can see here it is showing to 120, but up here you can see it is currently working at 60 fps only, but now it has switched to 120. So yeah, this is also a bug present here. That's the stock ROM is better than this ROM, I must say, but only these animations are just not available in the Indian ROM. Otherwise the Indian ROM, the Indian stock ROM for the Poco X2 here is just better than this one, I must say. Okay, so guys, that is it for now. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to hit the like button. If you are new to this channel, then please guys subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, then you can ask me in the comment section below or in the Telegram group. I'll meet you in the next one. Till then, stay safe, have fun, and goodbye.